students, welcome to AJ Akshara Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss electric charge and field problems on Gauss law, part 1. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, now let us go to the today's session. First one. Calculate the net electric flux emerging from given enclosed surface in Newton meter square coulomb inverse is. Now let us go to the solution. Here see this enclosed surface. Here they are giving the charges 2 coulombs and -3 coulombs and 5 coulombs. Now we will go to the solution. Now we have to calculate electric flux. So electric flux is equals to net charge by epsilon naught. So that is equals to 2 plus 5 minus 3 by plus 2 plus 5 minus 3 by epsilon naught 8.85 into 10 to the power of minus 12. So that is equals to 4 by 8.85 into 10 to the power of minus 12. So that is equals to 4 by 8.85 into 10 to the power of minus 12 becomes plus 12. So net electric flux is equals to phi E is equals to 0.4519 into 10 to the power of 12, or this can be written as 4.5 into 10 to the power of 11 Newton meter square coulomb inverse. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. If the electric flux entering and leaving an enclosed surface respectively is phi 1 and phi 2, the electric charge inside surface will be. Now here flux entering is negative and flux leaving is positive. Now let us go to the solution. Net electric flux is equals to Q by epsilon naught. Here minus phi 1 plus phi 2 is equals to Q by epsilon naught. Why? Because since flux entering is negative, flux leaving is positive. So phi Q by epsilon naught is equals to phi 2 minus phi 1. So this can be written as, by taking cross multiplication, electric charge inside the surface Q is equals to phi 2 minus phi 1 into epsilon naught. Okay. Next we will go to the next. The electric flux through a Gaussian surface that encloses three charges given by Q1 is equals to minus 14 nanocoulomb and Q2 is equals to 78.85 nanocoulomb and Q3 is equals to minus 56 nanocoulombs. Now let us go to the solution. Here we have to calculate the electric flux. So phi is equals to Q net by epsilon naught. So that is equals to net charge Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 by epsilon naught. So that is equals to Q1, substituting Q1, Q2 and Q3 values, minus 14 plus 78.85 minus 56 into 10 to the power of minus 9, 10 to the power of minus 9 nanocoulombs, converting into coulombs, by epsilon naught, nothing but 8.85 into 10 to the power of minus 12. So that is equals to 78.85 minus 70 into 10 to the power of minus 9 into 10 to the power of 12 by 8.85. So that is equals to flux phi is equals to 8.85 by 8.85. 78.85 minus 70, 8.85. So 8.85, 8.85 get cancels into 10 cube. So electric flux phi is equals to 10 cube Newton meter square Coulomb inverse. Okay. Next we will go to the next. In this question, if a point charge is placed at vertex of cube, then flux linked to surface shaded in the figure is. See this figure. This is the shaded part. Now we are placing a point charge q, and we have to calculate the electric flux linked to surface shaded in this figure. Now let us go to the solution. This is assume that it is the first part, and it is second one, and it is third one. So flux through first surface is equals to flux through first surface, flux through the surface 1, that is equals to phi 1 is equals to 0, and the next flux through the surface 2, second surface, that is phi 2 is equals to q by 24 epsilon naught. So that is equals to, as flux through each opposite corner is equals to q by 24 epsilon naught. So now we are calculating flux through the third surface. Flux through the surface 3, the third surface is q3 is equals to q by 24 epsilon naught. So now net flux is equals to, so net flux is equals to phi 1 plus phi 2 plus phi 3. So that is equals to phi 1 is equals to 0, phi 2 is equals to q by 24 epsilon naught plus phi 3 is also equal to q by 24 epsilon naught. So that is equals to 2q by 24 epsilon naught. So net flux phi net is equals to q by 2 ones, 2 12s. So 12 epsilon naught. So therefore net flux is equals to q by 12 epsilon naught. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. The electric flux from a cube of edge L is phi. Its value if edge of cube is made 2L and charge enclosed is half. That is, now let us go to the solution. Flux is independent of dimensions of cube. So flux depends on charge. So flux is independent of dimensions of cube and flux depends on charge. When q1 is equals to q, then phi 1 is equals to phi. When q2 is equals to q by 2, then phi 2 we have to calculate. Charge is enclosed is half, then we have to calculate the electric flux. Electric flux is directly proportional to charge. So phi 1 phi 2 is equals to q1 by Q2. So this implies phi by phi 2 is equals to Q by Q by 2. So this Q gets cancelled, that is equals to 2. So therefore phi 2 is equals to phi by 2. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. Sixth one, a point charge Q is placed at 0, 0, minus a by 2 inside a conducting shell of radius a and center 0, 0, 0. What is the flux linked to hemispherical surface? Now let us go to the solution. Now here we are taking a point charge is Q is placed 0, 0, minus a by 2 inside a conducting shell of radius a. This is here we are taking a radius, this is hemispherical surface and this is a point O, and here we are taking point minus a by 2. Flux through sphere is equals to flux through sphere is equals to Q by epsilon naught. Flux through hemisphere is equals to flux through hemisphere is equals to flux hemisphere is equals to Q by epsilon naught by 2. So that is equals to Q by 2 epsilon naught. This is the flux through hemispherical surface, that is Q by 2 epsilon naught. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. A cone of base radius r and height is height h. Height h is located in uniform electric field E parallel to its base. The electric flux entering the cone is. Now let us go to the solution. So this is here cone, height is h and radius r. Electric field, electric flux entering the cone we have to calculate. So flux phi is equals to E into A. Phi is equals to area of cone, that is equals to half into 2r into h. 2 gets cancels, that is equals to EHR. So electric flux entering the cone is phi is equals to EHR. Okay. Next we'll go to the next question. The electric field in a region of space is given by E is equals to 5I plus 2J Newton per Coulomb, 5I cap and 2J cap. The electric flux due to this field through an area 2 meter square lying in the ZY plane in SI units is. Now let us go to the solution. Given E bar is equals to, they given as 5 I cap plus 2 J cap Newton per Coulomb. As area is in YZ plane, as area is in YZ plane, then A bar is equals to 2 I cap. Then flux phi is equals to E bar dot product of A bar. So that is equals to 5 I cap plus 2 J cap dot product of 2 I cap. 5 into 2 plus J data is equals to 0. So that is equals to 5 into 2 plus 0. So flux phi is equals to 10 Newton meter square coulomb inverse. Okay, this is the final answer. Next we will go to the next question. In this question, a hollow cylinder has a charge q coulombs within it. If phi is the electric flux in unit of voltmeter associated with the curved surface B, then the electric flux linked with the plane surface A unit of voltmeter will be. See this cylinder, surfaces A, B and C. Now let us go to the solution. Net electric flux is equals to phi A plus phi B plus phi C. So now net electric flux is equal to Q by epsilon naught is equals to phi A plus phi A, because flux phi A is equals to phi C. So Q by epsilon naught minus phi is equals to 2 phi A. So 5A is equals to 5C, that is equals to 1 by 2 of Q by epsilon naught minus 5 voltmeter. This is the final expression, that is electric flux linked with the plane surface A in unit of voltmeter. Okay. Next we will go to the next question. A long string with a charge of lambda per unit length passes through an imaginary cube of HA. The maximum flux of the electric field through the cube will be. Now here we have to calculate the maximum flux of the electric field. Now let us go to the solution. Here lambda is equals to Q by maximum. Here they given as for cube L maximum is equals to root 3a. For cube maximum length is equals to root 3 into a. So q is equals to lambda L maximum. So that is equals to, therefore flux phi is equals to Q by epsilon naught, that is equals to, this can be written as Q is equals to lambda root 3a. So in the place of Q we are writing root 3 lambda into a by epsilon naught. This is the maximum flux of electric field through the cube is Q by epsilon naught, that is equals to root 3 lambda a by epsilon naught. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this video.